Be advised, my OnlyFans is now 20% off.
Weirdos are gonna come after y'all.
Freaky ass nigga, he the 69 God. Freaky ass nigga, he the 69 God.
Oh no, never. Oh, never.
What's going on, good people? I hope all is well. Today we're going to tackle a topic that I have been meaning to do a video on that's been generating a lot of buzz in the college football world. The hiring of Deion Sanders as the head coach of the University of Colorado Buffaloes, and the subsequent wave of criticism and even hate that's been directed towards him and his family and the program. So the million-dollar question is, why the hate? Let's get this party started. What do Purdue, Arkansas, Wake Forest, Michigan State, and Houston all have in common? Really think about it. Let me know when you give up. They're all Power 5 teams that had 4-8 records in 2023. Sounds familiar, right? It's the same record as another popular school we know, the Colorado Buffaloes football team. For the sake of this discussion, let's focus on Arkansas and Michigan State. Arkansas has a rich history. It's the home of major companies like J.B. Hunt Transport Service, Walmart, and Tyson Foods. Who doesn't love Tyson chicken? And let's not forget about the football royalty and celebrity status of Jerry Jones, the Dallas Cowboys owner.
How about them Cowboys, cowgirls?
People love their Razorbacks, so why aren't they talking about them with the same venom they talk about Colorado and Coach Prime? Michigan State made arguably one of the best head coaching hires in last year's cycle by bringing in Jonathan Smith from Oregon State, along with a very electrifying quarterback. There's plenty to talk about and speculate on. They're losing some good players to the transfer portal, but they're also gaining some talented ones. Why isn't the media focusing on the Spartans? I'm sure their fans adore them. Now, let's talk about the most popular teams in college football. You've got Ohio State, Georgia, Alabama, and the defending national champions, Michigan. These teams are winning at such a high level that their media coverage is 1000% justified. So, how is it that Colorado has become arguably the most talked about program in college football right now? I think it's not just the love that teams receive that makes them a hot topic, but also the hate they generate. What's more potent than love? What's the yin to love's yang? I believe it's hate that has put Colorado in the spotlight. This raises the question, why do people keep hating on Colorado and Coach Prime Deion Sanders? So let's dig into that question. Why do people hate Colorado and Coach Prime Deion Sanders? Did you hate Colorado years ago? Did you hate them during the famous Miracle at Michigan game? Did you hate Colorado when Eric Bieniemy Cordell Stewart nickname the Slash was tearing it up on the field? Did you have any animosity towards the Buffs when Philip Lindsay or Bobby Purify was the star running back? God bless them. Or did you just start focusing on Colorado when Deion Sanders got hired? Tell the truth, haters. I'm just going to say it, what nobody else will. There are a lot of people that just wake up in the morning ready to hate on Colorado and Coach Prime. What a bunch of losers. There are also a lot of people who watches Colorado's games just to see Deion lose, and just as many people tune in to watch him win as well. You don't believe? Just wait for the new season to start, and you will see how strong the hate really is. But Buff Nation is not dumb. It seems like the hate for Colorado is a recent phenomenon coinciding with the arrival of Coach Prime. People didn't seem to have strong feelings about the Buffaloes during their past successes or memorable moments. Colorado has a storied history with iconic players and thrilling victories, but the hatred seems to be a new development. This raises the question, is the hate really directed at Colorado as a program, or is it more specifically aimed at Deion Sanders himself? One of the main reasons people express their hate for Colorado is their inability to distinguish between Deion Sanders as a player and his current role as Coach Prime. This conflation of his past athletic achievements with his coaching career creates a complex set of expectations and perceptions, and the haters can't stand it. Because Deion Sanders, the player, is who people still see when they see Coach Prime. This is the haters' favorite quote. They say, Coach Prime, if you don't want people to talk about you, then don't make it about yourself. Really, who else is the man supposed to make it about? He is the head coach, is he not? What do you want him to do? Haters, shut up and dribble. Yeah, that's what you want him to do. Shut up and coach. I don't like my coach with all that back talk. First off, let's acknowledge that Deion Sanders is a polarizing figure. His outspoken personality and bold coaching style have always drawn attention dating back to his days as a superstar in the NFL. When Colorado brought him on board, I know they didn't anticipate this much hate. Every day they keep coming out the woodworks. One of the main criticisms lobbed at my boy Deion Sanders is his lack of experience as a head coach at the collegiate level. Prior to Colorado, his only head coaching gig was at Jackson State, an historically black college university. Some question whether success at that level translates to being ready for the rigors of coaching in the Pac-12, which we are now moving to the Big 12. But the funny thing is nobody questions the racial bias and double standards affecting black head coaches often goes unquestioned, impacting how head coaching hires are perceived and scrutinized in football and other sports. Historically, black coaches have faced significant barriers and discrimination, which have made it more challenging for them to secure head coaching positions compared to their white counterparts. There have also been some accusations thrown around about Sanders and his staff playing fast and loose with NCAA recruiting rules, leveraging Sanders' celebrity status to improperly attract top high school talent. The validity of these claims are false and laughable, but it's definitely contributed to the negative chatter, and the haters love it, because haters gonna hate. Another factor that's rubbed the haters the wrong way is the major roster shakeup that occurred when Sanders took the reins. A significant number of players entered the transfer portal, and critics have argued that more could have been done to retain that talent. What talent, nobody knows. The clash between tradition and culture in 2024 is funny. College football is a sport as deeply ingrained in American culture as apple pie and slavery, rivaling even baseball in its national significance. College football predates both the NBA and the NFL, fostering a cohort of traditionalists who are often taken aback by the likes of Deion Sanders. These traditionalists, who might metaphorically clutch their pearls in dismay, struggle with Sanders' authentic self-expression, which deviates markedly from the restrained styles of iconic coaches like Tom Osborne, Woody Hayes, Joe Paterno, and Eddie Robinson. This reverence for a tradition-rich sport means that any deviation from the norm, such as Sanders' unique approach, is met with resistance and often outright hostility. It's not what people are used to, and the unfamiliar often breeds contempt. This aversion is typically rooted in a lack of understanding where ignorance gives rise to hatred. It's important to recognize that there are individuals who genuinely dislike turning on their screens to see Deion Sanders, not because of the content of his character or his competencies, but because he represents a challenge to their long-held perceptions of what college football should be. The sheer amount of hype and media attention surrounding Sanders' hiring has led to some resentment and annoyance among fans of other programs who feel like it's been over the top and unwarranted. I say to that, get a better media team and step your games up. Deion haters, it's important to note that for all the hate, there's also a lot of excitement and optimism around Sanders and the future of Colorado football. His track record at Jackson State suggests he has the leadership skills to elevate a program, and his success as a black coach at an historically black college university is a meaningful step towards increased diversity in the coaching ranks. Plus, love him or hate him, Sanders' larger-than-life personality brings a level of excitement and intrigue to the sport that can be a real draw for fans and players alike. At the end of the day, the hate seems to stem from a mixture of resistance to change, resentment of hype, and a general distaste for Sanders' bold persona. But he's also got a strong contingent of supporters who are eager to see how this new chapter unfolds. As with any splashy coaching hire, the ultimate measure of success will be wins and losses on the field. It's going to be fascinating to watch how it all plays out in Boulder. Whether you're a fan or a hater, there's no denying that Deion Sanders and the Colorado Buffs are one of the most intriguing storylines in college football right now, and they are coming like the thieves in the night. Do you believe, haters? We believe over here at Primetimebuffnation. Coach, let's dominate. Let's go. Just go out there and win, not just for you, but go win for the culture. Go show haters that it can be done in a non-traditional way, and the haters will really love that. Please drop your thoughts in the comments if you agree or disagree. And keep those notifications on because I'm bringing the latest updates straight to you. Stay hungry and stay ready because the best is yet to come. Until next time, keep chasing greatness, keep inspiring others, and keep being the absolute boss that you are. Peace out, and remember, we're in this together, and together we're unstoppable.
We're good. We're good.